So John is reminding us of what Jesus had already said, that he was going to come again, and we need to be watching for his return. And this is clearly taught throughout the Gospels. In Matthew, Jesus says, "Therefore stay awake, for you do not know on what day your Lord is coming." This has been spread throughout the Gospels, that Jesus is going to come again. But there is an ongoing conversation on how, as believers, we are to do this. How are we supposed to await and expect and behold the return of Christ? And there's some who would say that if you overemphasize the return of Christ, you're going to have some believers that just sit on their hands and say, well, why should I do anything? Because Jesus is going to return at any moment. There's also the other extreme that try to overcorrect for that and say, hey, we're not going to talk about Jesus coming back at all because people are going to get complacent. And even in that extreme, people might not do anything. They said, what's the use? Everything is just going to continue on as it is. How can I affect anything? In reality, both extremes pose danger. It should be on our minds that Jesus could return at any point, and that should move us not into inaction, but into inaction. Jesus said this in Matthew, "Blessed is the servant whom his master will find so doing when he comes." The point of beholding the fact that Jesus could return at any moment is that we want to be caught doing what we're called to do. We want Jesus to come back while you're serving in children's ministry, while you're loving on your family, while you're enjoying a meal with people that you are fellowshipping with, while you're at your small group, while you're at your job working as unto your boss, as unto the Lord.